My boyfriend told me women don't need to work out. He changed his mind when I saved his life. Derek and I had been dating for 2 years when I joined the CrossFit gym downtown. I wasn't trying to become some fitness model. I just wanted to feel stronger. But Derek hated it from day one. He'd make these comments every time I left for the gym. Why do you need muscles? That's not attractive on women. You're just going to hurt yourself lifting heavy things. Real women don't need to work out. That's a guy thing. I ignored him. 3 times a week, I showed up at 6 a.m. and worked my butt off. Deadlifts, pull-ups, rope climbs, the whole deal. My coach Amy was this former Marine who pushed everyone hard. She taught us not just exercises, but real survival skills. How to carry heavy weight, how to move fast under pressure. Derek would roll his eyes when I came home sweaty and exhausted. You done playing soldier yet? But I kept going. After 6 months, I could deadlift 200 pounds. I could do 20 pull-ups without stopping. I could climb a 20-foot rope in under a minute. Then one Saturday in July, Derek wanted to go hiking at Red Rock Canyon. It's this popular trail about an hour outside the city. The path gets pretty steep in some sections, but it's nothing crazy. Families with kids do it all the time. We were about 2 miles in when Derek started showing off. There's this lookout point where everyone takes photos. It's got this metal railing and a clear view of the valley below. Derek climbed over the railing to get a better angle for a selfie. I told him to stop being stupid and get back on the trail. Relax, I'm fine, he laughed. Not all of us need CrossFit to climb a little rock. That's when the ground under his feet gave way, just crumbled like sand. He fell about 15 feet down the cliff face and grabbed onto this tiny tree root sticking out. I could hear him screaming. Other hikers were pulling out their phones to call 911, but the closest rescue team was at least 40 minutes away. The tree root was already starting to pull out of the dirt. Derek was dangling over a 200-foot drop. I looked around. Nobody else was moving. Everyone just stood there filming or making phone calls. So I grabbed the climbing rope from my backpack. I always carried one after Amy made us practice rope rescue drills at the gym. I tied one end to the metal railing and tested it. Solid. Then I tied the other end around my waist and climbed over. Derek was crying now. I can't hold on much longer. My hands are slipping. I rappelled down the cliff face using techniques Amy had drilled into us hundreds of times. When I reached Derek, I wrapped my legs around his waist and locked my arms under his shoulders. Let go of the root, I said. I've got you. Are you insane? You can't hold me. Let go. Now. He let go. His full body weight dropped onto me. 190 pounds of dead weight dangling from my grip. My shoulders screamed. My core was on fire. But 6 months of deadlifts and pull-ups had prepared me for this exact moment. I climbed back up that cliff with Derek hanging from me, hand over hand, using my legs to push against the rock face. My muscles were burning, but they didn't quit. It took 3 minutes that felt like 3 hours. When I finally pulled us both over the railing, we collapsed on the ground. Derek was shaking, hyperventilating. He grabbed my hands and wouldn't let go. You just carried me up a cliff, he whispered. How did you do that? CrossFit, I said. That thing you said was a waste of time. The paramedics showed up 20 minutes later. They checked Derek for injuries and confirmed he was okay, just scratches and bruises. On the drive home, Derek was completely quiet. He kept staring at his hands. Finally, he spoke. I was wrong. About the gym. About everything. Yeah, you were. I could have died today if you weren't strong enough to pull me up. I know. He looked at me with tears in his eyes. I'm sorry for all those stupid comments, for making fun of your workouts. You literally saved my life. The next Monday, Derek asked if he could come to the gym with me. He's been training there for 8 months now. Last week, Amy had us do rope climbs. Derek made it halfway up before his arms gave out. He looked at me hanging at the top and shook his head. I can't believe I used to think this was just a guy thing. Better late than never, I called down. Now he knows what real strength looks like.